I don't think we started a video off with the man, the legend, the poster boy himself doing a little juggle. So, let's do that then. Because that's, yes. Where'd they even go? Where'd they even go? I don't know, but what I do know is that this is part 10 of Donkey Kong 64. Alright, so with the next level unlocked, let's just go in and do it. It's one of them Kongs! Get him! Whee! Catch me if you can! Hey, this kid's quick! What's that thing on his back? Okay, you two morons, here's your chance! It's funny because Diddy killed alligators. Welcome to Frantic Factory. We're gonna be here a while. So, let's get started. Help me! Chunky doesn't like heights! And we get our last Kong. Yes, indeed. This is where we meet our final Kong and our final playable character. And so with all that said, let's get to work while I'm totally gonna get screwed over by those robot Kremlin guys. Well, there it is then. There it is. I didn't get screwed. Alright, so Frantic Factory. So, are you ready for things to get a little bit more complicated? Because I certainly am. I really am. Anyway, we can't go over to the right now, so why don't we go over to the left? And yes, there are 9 oranges left in my inventory because, well, I wanted to test out my good old-fashioned classic controller because that's what I'm playing this on now. And yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. And I'm going to completely ignore the rules of logic and just jump all the way down to here because that's what I do. That's just what I do best. Right, so Frantic Factory. So if you thought that, you know, the worlds are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, or at least remain relatively the same size, well, this is the point where, well, let's just say the worlds get a whole lot bigger. And a lot more complicated with a lot more stuff to do. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing in your case, your mileage may vary. But the main point is that these worlds are now going to be huge. They're going to be very, very huge, and you just have to suck it up. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Alright, so first things first, before we do anything else, we want to press the switch, because that is where our good old buddy Chunky is. I'm gonna see if I can try to get him to talk, because I believe he does have lines, but I'm probably not gonna be able to do that, so yeah, I might as well just press the switch.
Chunky free now! Thank you, friend Lanky! Chunky can collect green bananas. Me wait in tag barrel until you need help.
We got all the Kongs, baby! We got all them Kongs. So, now, our crew is complete. But before we move on, though, I want to actually shift gears over to, well, over to the right a little bit. Because, well, you'll see why in just a second. Well, along with there being more blue bananas and, you know, blue coins for Lanky Kong, there's also Candy and Cranky in here. along with a balloon for chunks or DKs. I don't really know. Yeah, sometimes Diddy, well, Diddy's is the only, like, banana color, which is, like, red, that, you know, I can identify with. But sometimes I can mix up, like, green and yellow, and sometimes I can, more often than not, mix up, you know, yellow and blue, well, purple and blue, which are, you know, Tiny's and, Lanky's colors respectively, but now we have the full crew together. So why don't we save Chunky for last? Because we have stuff to do. So Candy doesn't have anything new for, you know, the 4 Kongs minus Chunky. But Cranky has new abilities for everybody, so let's just go down the line. First things first, we have the Simium Stranius, the Gorilla Grab for DK. Let's see if you're as strong as you're supposed to be. When you find a lever, stand on the foot plates and press B to try and pull it. I bet you can't. Yeah, because you really need a potion in order to pull things. I don't know why or how it's allowed, but whatever. We have way more than enough coins for each one of these guys anyway. The Lepus Largium, the Simian Spring for Diddy. Even I could jump higher than you, Diddy, so I'm sure you'll be needing this one. Find my pad with your face on it, and press Z to leap high into the air. Or in my case, I use the L button. Haha! Controller mapping is a thing! Yes, 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 yes. Controller mapping is good for Virtual Console releases. Baboonus Balloonus. Baboon Balloon. I almost said balloon baboon. You'll have a swell time with this one, Lanky. Float around in the air for a while by finding my pad with your face on it and then pressing L to inflate. Press L again if you want to deflate. I really can't see this being used for much, though. Oh, believe me, I can find a lot of uses for this. A lot of uses for Lanky being able to inflate himself just like a balloon. But more importantly, the Roundum Roundus, the Ponytail Twirl, aka the best ability in the game. Time to do something with that silly hair of yours, Tiny, and use it to extend your feeble jumping skills. Press A to jump, and then press and hold A again while in the air. Go on, give it a twirl. Yes, bar none, the best ability in the game. Because now, effectively, you have a hover jump. And you go so far with it, too. And you definitely want to pick this up before you end Frantic Factory. Just saying. I'm just saying, you probably will need this. You know, before you take on the boss. You know, just saying. I am really saying. But now we meet the man, the legend. Yes, I know, Squawks. I know. This is the last time you're going to say, hello, Kong. There are 5 bananas for you to collect. Blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. Anyway. Chunky Kong is all about force. He uses punches for his attacks. He does a little spin punch move. He is all about brute strength. But he's really just the nicest guy in the world. He's like a dumbass, but he's all good. And you remember that big coin I told you about earlier? Don't be worried about it. Chunky starts off with 15 green coins because we unearthed that mound of dirt with DK on it 3 times already. We found 3 mounds of dirt with that big coin on it, so that's why he has 15 coins rather than starts off with 0. But anyway, let's go get Chunky's instrument. Because he just chats it up. He's just like, yeah, I'm cool. Anyway, so I want you to guess what Chunky's instrument is. So obviously his thing from the DK rap, as we can imagine, are big drums, like timpani drums or whatever. Those big drums that go bum, 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 bum. But DK already has bongos or drums. So, do you want to guess what Chunky's instrument is? I'll give you a second. Okay, that's enough time. Yes. The biggest, strongest Kong in existence wields a triangle. Subversion? That's so cool. Subversion. Anyway, Chunky has a couple of abilities to purchase, including Honky Chunky, Kremlis Crush'em, I believe it was. So, let's see what that's all about. You can now use my special barrel with your face on it. Leap into one and prepare to be amazed as you change size. Wait, is this literally just Tiny's explanation? It's your lucky day, Kong. Somehow you played well enough to earn my next potion as well. It's cheap at 5 coins. I'm sure you'll want this one too. Yes, I will. The Sandwichum Knuckleless, the Primate Punch. I'm so glad I ordered a microphone stand. All you understand is brute force, Chunky, so this should be perfect for you. Press and hold L, and then press B to smash anything that takes your fancy. Alright, that's good. And with that, we pretty much have every single ability for every Kong, at least for right now, so we are all set and ready to go. All set and ready to go, yes we are. So, why don't we just start off by showing off what Chunky can do. So let's use our Primate Punch to go into this room. And in this room, what we have to do is we have to, well, not Primate Punch this, but to ground pound this. And then pressing that switch, if you can even see it, I might have to adjust the brightness a little bit. We unlock that golden banana, and then we use this punch again in order to raise up these platforms. Huzzah! So, lest we forget... Oh, God. Oh, ah. Yay. I love you, ones that can wind up. Okay, let me get... Okay, you know what?
Beware my triangle power, you idiot! You will not stop me!
For I am the Triangle Man King thing. You know what? That's probably going to be my rule of thumb. If there are just too many enemies in the way, you know, just, you know, use your instrument to just nuke them. That's how instruments work, right? And I think the clapping syncs up with everything else too, so that's good. Because we are a human species. Hello? Okay, there we go. And believe me, Chunky hasn't even gotten his weapon yet, so we need all the coins we can get. Now, which way do I go? Actually, I think I'm supposed to go over here. Next. Well, Tiny's blueprint is over here, so I might as well just go ahead and switch over to her. And yeah. I'll just show off Chunky's little animations in the tag barrel later on. You know, in a second. After I take care of this. There we go. I'm gonna get some banana coins for Tiny as well. Alright, so I'm gonna be quiet for a moment so that you can hear and see Chunky's little animations. It's actually kind of perfect because, you know, right after Chunky says, Tiny, Chunky's like, Tiny. It's kind of perfect, honestly. But anyway, up here is a room made specifically for Chunka. Chunka. And here's some green banana coins for him, as well as a challenge for him.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So in this bonus stake, we had to collect all the coins and then head for the checker flag. Simple as that. Really simple. Really, all these maze levels are just the same thing. Like, I'm gonna be real, the maze levels are just really the same, just with different objectives in play, if you know what I'm saying. Because, you know, last time we did this, we had to sneak past, you know, enemies in order to get to the checkered flag. It's just that this time around, we have to get all the coins before doing the whole thing. And the maze isn't even that hard. Yeah, the maze is not really that hard to figure out. If it were more difficult, then maybe, but I'm kind of really thankful that the maze isn't really as hard as it is. Yeah. His clapping does sync up with the Donkey Kong. That's great. Alright, so we unlock this number 5 pad. And I will get to you later, sir! Sir Arcade Machine. What are you gonna do? That's probably a fake ass, yeah, fake ass. A fake ass, yeah. That's totally what I meant to say. Alright, so now we can head on over to the right. We're probably just gonna see what Frantic Factory has to offer all of us, while, you know, simultaneously opening up everything, because that's what I suggested that you should do. And we're just gonna see if we can get some screen time with Chunky, because, you know, I love Chunky. He's me. I mean, yeah, he is me. I'm a big, strong dude, but I'm like the sweetest guy on planet Earth. Yeah, I'm Chunky. Deal with it. Anyway, we got some more bananas for Chunky, and we get number 3 pad, so now we can have easy access to Snide's HQ. And along the way, we have, you know, a balloon for Tiny. So that's all good. You know what? Yeah, I feel more comfortable with playing with the classic controller, actually, for using Donkey Kong 64 rather than the gamepad. I mean, gamepad's fine. But, like, I just get misinputs more often than not, so... Yeah. So, yeah. It's a thing that I have to, you know, deal with, but, it's whatever. By the way, about those wind-up Kremlings, musical instruments won't work on it. So, just keep that in mind. Alright, and lucky for us, we run into, you know, these little dominoes and dice blocks. Because, you know, those are evil enemies now. Deal with it. And we have more banana coins as we reach the testing department. So yeah, you can basically already see that the worlds are getting a little bit more complicated, because now you have, like, multiple rooms with stuff to do for each Kong. And yeah, so open everything up, then just go room by room by room until you eventually get it. But I do hear a banana fairy, though, so I might as well get that along the way. Actually, I might as well get it right now. Come on. Come on, Chunks. I know you got it. There is something to do here with DK eventually, but we're not going to get that for a while. God. Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. Got it. I did it, everybody. I did it. So that's 2 banana fairies right now. And speaking of banana fairies, they actually do something more. We won't touch on this for a very long time, but getting banana fairies also unlocks some bonus things that you can do from the main menu. But again, we're not going to focus on those for right now. We're going to focus on, you know, the main game for right now. Once we reach the near end, we're going to do all the bonus stuff before, you know, getting to the end. Anyway, we got another tiny balloon, so we might as well get take care of that. Unless it's a... There we go. Oh, believe me, I did practice. So, in practice, I legit did not know where Funky's store was in Frantic Factory. So, I just, look at that. He's got a pineapple bazooka. And the same old tutorial. I didn't legit know where Funky's store was in this level, so I went back to a previous level in practice. And yeah, I got Funky's upgrades that way. And speaking of which, now that we have Chunky, not only can we get his gun, but we can also carry much more ammo. And for all a measly 3 coins. Okay, Chunky, now you're maxed out at 100 shots. Yeah, so every Kong can now carry up to 100, pieces of ammo. That is very, very nice indeed. Very nice. Alright, so... let's do a little bit more of what we should do. And also, there was the number 5 pad near, the Funky stores, so... Now we can, do the things in which we do. But, along the way, let's inflate myself just like a balloon. All the way over to this challenge for Lanky.
Welcome to bonus stage.
In this bonus stake, we have to play slot machines. Line up 4 bananas to win the jackpot. We have to do this for 3 rounds. And honestly, it's not even that hard. It's not even that hard. This slot machine, barely goes quickly. You just have to figure out the timing of all this. You see why I'm doing it, quickly? It's because I know what I'm doing. Oh, God. As I fail at the slots. There he goes again! God, okay. Please. Let me get this one. Okay. Ooh, yeah! There we go! Yes! Got him! Got him! Yeah! He go, oh! He says as he's, busting that nut. I have a feeling like the announcer guy just went, oh! as he is enjoying himself a banana. But anyway, while we're here, we might as well just do this. So get into the tiny barrel right here that is censored. And get yourself some more bananas. And you'll automatically go into this tunnel. Once you get through the tunnel, you're going to want to play a little game. And we don't even need this on anymore. So for this little challenge for a golden banana, what you need to do is you need to pull out the gun. And you need to shoot the item that's depicted on that little blackboard. I said shoot the item that's depicted on the blackboard. I said shoot the item that is depicted on the blackboard. It's really weird and finicky, but you know what? Okay, it doesn't even matter. Okay, so get that. I said get that banana. Get it. Oh my god. Seriously. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it can get a little bit finicky, but, whatever. Do a banana middle, and then finally the ammo box. And there we go. Relatively simple. Had I not made it not look relatively simple, I guess. But, uh-oh, there's another banana fairy. Oh, my God. Will it ever end with these banana fairies? No, it won't. Because I just don't know what to do with my life. I just don't know what to do. Don't worry, we'll get that banana medal and then, you know, explore the last room of Frantic Factory before we end things. Getting to be a long video, sure, but, you know, with DK64, you just never know, right? Anyway, we gotten both banana fairies for Frantic Factory, so we don't have to worry about banana fairies anymore. Or at least until we reach the next part of our, you know, banana gathering. Our banana gathering journey, as it were. Alright, so last stop on the Frantic Factory tour would be the R&D department. The research and development, if you will. And it's in here where there's a little area where you know where to get, you know, all the golden bananas that you or the golden bananas that you possibly need. There's the number 2 pad, so now you can easily reach the R&D room from, you know, this little angle. And we might as well just get these blue bananas. And you'll notice that each one of these rooms are locked behind an instrument. So you're gonna need Chunky's instrument because he has a room just like that one too. And I might as well take care of that one for the blue blueprint. And that will do. That shall do. And, yeah. So, I believe that... Well, I know it definitely doesn't, unlock what I think it unlocks. But I'm gonna do this one last thing before we, end things off. Okay. So, this is our demonstration of the Gorilla Grab, because, again, you need a potion in order to really grab things, do you, DK? And, yeah, we've unlocked the, battle arena. But we're not going to take care of that right now, because this video is already long enough as it is, so... I'm gonna stop right here. So... we're going to continue our little Frantic Factory journey next time on DK64. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.